just a comedy act. We're a comedy duo, Even McCann and Andy Apache. We have written this podcast, and it's about DNA and whatever, so we've kind of made a skit. So you have to follow us along in our imaginary world.
Okay, beautiful. So immediately after this, we'll be having the wellness retreats. You know, you're free to leave and come back if you have your wellness card, your week card. Okay, you have the cards. If you don't have one, you can get it from the registration table. And also for the walk, immediately after this, you can also go there, do your registration. There's going to be 2 sessions, one today, another tomorrow. So you go there to know where your name falls in. Okay? Yo.
Hello, hello, can you hear me? Yes? Hello. I'm sure I need absolutely no introduction. I am, let me see, these clickers are very, let me see. I'm Damiana McKagan. Very famous, as you know, in the heritage, in every circle I have a lot of opinions. And so I'd like to welcome you to a special live radio broadcast straight from the 7th Annual Association of Critical Heritage Studies, or ACHS, as I like to call it. I like to start with a joke. It's very funny. Ha ha! So this conference is the largest academic event based on heritage, and I'm your celebrity host, as you know, and you're very welcome. So as you probably know, I'm a very famous radio host. Here's me, Opinions FM, I own it. I don't like other people's opinions really, but yes, my own I like. And I am here today to talk to you about my new book. It's an upcoming bestseller. I haven't actually written it yet, but it will be a bestseller. And it was funded directly by the Irish Misery Foundation. And I'm going to go and stay in the Kathleen O'Mara retreat, because this is the book. They've done up the cover. Close knit, how Kathleen O'Mara's iron jumper kept a village alive. Thank you. Thank you. I haven't written it, but yes, it will be fantastic, so I'm sure you'll all buy a copy and come to my launch. Kathleen O'Mara, again, needs no introduction, but we'll be meeting the creme de la creme here we'll have a panel of people representing from the Kathleen O'Mara retreat. Kathleen O'Mara was a very, very famous Irish movie star. She had humble beginnings here in Galway. I'm sure you've been to see the ruins of her cottage here on the grounds of NUIG, or University of Galway as it's called now. What can I say? She was like any other Irish person, living in absolute misery and squalor until she moved to America. And yes, with American friends here. She became a very famous movie star, and I could wax on about her humble beginnings, but you know, why we're here to talk about her is her 15. I'll have questions later, so thank you.
Oh, it's not a question, it's just a comment. Kathleen O'Mara.
Sorry, I'm Dr. Damiana McKagan. I'm a very famous person, and we will have questions later. Thank you.
It just quick comment. She was my favorite movie star, and she was beautiful, and I saw all her movies. My grandparents showed them all her movies, even the Leprechaun thing. I know that you guys don't like the Leprechaun movie, but that was really, really good. It was so touching, and she was so beautiful too, you know.
Thank you. We'll have right. So after Kathleen left for America, she became very famous, and after her death, she left her not so humble 15-bedroom residence to artists. And this is where the Kathleen O'Mara retreat comes in. This is the Kathleen O'Mara retreat, not far away. Hard to find unless you're an artist. We like to keep it ordinary.
I couldn't find it.
Well, unless you're an artist, I'm sorry. Well, I'll be there writing my book. Unfortunately, at the moment, following Storm Elon, recent storm, I'm sure you all saw on the news, a terrible, terrible storm. There's now a hole in the roof of the artist residency. So the artists have been pretty badly affected, so I won't be going there until they fix the roof. Luckily, Megacore have stepped in. one of the biggest companies in the world. And we all know, I'm sure you've all done their DNA test. Yes, and I, myself, breaking news here at this conference, I did a DNA test. And I'm related to Kathleen O'Mara.
Oh, God. Me too.
Madam.
That's why I'm here in Ireland. I did this DNA test. I'm related to Kathleen O'Mara herself. And I was thinking this heritage conference, maybe somebody is a genealogist and they can tell me, like, if Kathleen O'Mara is my mother's second cousin, does that make me her second cousin once removed or 3 times removed? And are you and I related?
A very serious heritage conference. It's not a genealogy conference.
Well, I just thought somebody might know.
Sit down, please. I am here to give a lecture. I don't know if you belong here.
Well, first of all, I am Irish American and I belong here as much as you, okay, Missy. Second of all, I think these people are kind of bored of lectures, if you think about it. And if you want to go viral, this would be very good for your career. We could do something since we're related.
Virus, if you have a virus, no.
We can
Did you
go
say
viral.
virus?
No, we can go viral because we're related. So if somebody could take our profiles and see if our brow line is the same, because I think we're related. Come here, let's see. Someone take a picture. Come on.
Yeah, sorry, could you stay back? Sorry, security. Is this
I think we're
security?
related. Look, if I didn't do Botox here, do we
No,
have the same
sorry,
brow line?
No, I'm out of
say
here.
it, just-
Security, I can't work under these conditions. Sorry, no.
Well, that was weird. Oh, wow, Megacore. Thank God for companies like that. Wow, hello. So cool. Is somebody else speaking? All right, I'm going to go with this. Not every day I get an audience. How about we are all here for a reason. I'm here to pitch my dairy spa. And you guys probably have your own projects and you're interested in heritage. I get it. But rather than us listening to them, how about we take turns and we do our 30-second elevator pitch, right? Okay. I just happen to have my name is Shannon Mastriano, and I'm here to talk to you about my brand new dairy spa. When I found out that I was related to Kathleen O'Mara, the movie star, she was so beautiful and she had glowy skin before that was even a thing. And I was like, what do Irish have besides glowiness? Butter. So I was like, what if I go to Ireland and I found the most amazing dairy farm to sponsor my dairy farm singles getaway for people who are single or just want to be. And you can come and get all different kinds of dairy treatments. We'll have celebrities there. And we have options for the vegan-minded people. Even hipsters are welcome. Right? What are you waiting for, guys? All you have to do is go to 50shadesofgreen.com, coupon code KOMARA.
Excuse me.
What the heck is that?
Excuse
Oh,
me.
did I go on too long? I'm sorry.
I'm actually a real Irish person and a poet.
I'm Irish American.
No, that doesn't count. Sorry, not here. These people came to hear, and I'm Mary Ward, the poet. I'm sure you've heard of me. I was the president of the Artist Residency Society Exchange.
Oh my God.
I used to live in the National Library. I was quite uncomfortable sleeping in the bookshelves.
God, it's Mary Ward.
Yeah, so I'm living now in the Kathleen O'Mara retreat, but unfortunately that hole you saw on the roof was over my room. I've been there since, God, what was the year now? There was a pop band, Irish Americans, now that you say it.
House of Pain?
Yes, House of Pain. 1992. That's how long I've been
1992?
in Kathleen O'Mara's
jump
retreat. Yes.
Oh my
so
God, I love you and I love your books, but I've never read them. But they're like in all the airports. I've seen them. You're like a national poet.
I am a national
Oh my
poet.
God.
But I'm also the president of ARSE, so I have to be present where anyone might read a poem, because this is the kind of place people might just go and read a poem. It mightn't be an official poem, it might be a and I'd have to stop you. I mean, you might be writing poetry, but don't read it out here, please. So what I'm going to do.
ARSE is like it's like the Freemasons of arts world, and you're the head.
Yes.
Oh my God, you should do like a Cloak and Dagger arts poetry cat detective book, something like that.
Why would I do that?
For fame? You'd make some money.
Well, I'm not interested in making money. Poets aren't. We take a vow of poverty. So anyway, listen, I'm going to read a few poems.
That's a great idea. Look, I'm kind of poem.
So if you want to sit down, I'll read you a few
I
poems.
actually have to go. I'm a little poem intolerant, but go. You should do it, guys. And you think about your pitch now. 30 seconds, not more, because otherwise,
God,
too
Americans
much.
are always trying to sell something. I'm very, on behalf of the Irish people, I'm terrible. And ARSE, I'm very, very, very sorry. But, I mean, I was due to come on and say a poem, Damien, so, might as well. That's my book. It's a lovely book. How would I explain it to the layman? Because you're probably not it's quite simply, it's a series of inquiries in iambic pentameter, villanelles and the like, do you know what? I'm just going to read you a poem. I'll just read you like a 10-page poem or something quick. Okay, and I wrote this especially for this conference. It took me, I think it was about 15 months, quite quick. I had to have it done in time. So, here we are. Inheritance, a gift from the past, a legacy that will forever last, a bond that ties us to the land we roam and shapes our sense of self, our home, custodianship, a weighty charge, a duty to preserve, a story to discharge, of ancestors who fought for what was right and left their mark on the world's bright light. Heritage, a treasure to behold, a richness that our hearts and souls unfold, a sort of strength, a symbol of pride, a bond that unites us. Excuse, I'm trying to read a poem.
I'm trying to do a performance.
And yes, we talked about this.
Mary, please. They are very intrigued by me.
And yes, well, I'll just take the moral high ground. Well, this is Agnès Delambelle. She's just a wee bit too French, to be honest. And the French, she's a conceptual artist.
They know who I am, Mary.
She lives
These are very
behind the
cultivated.
Kathleen O'Mara retreat because it's too fancy for her.
It's, yes.
And I'm sure you heard of her sculpture last year, The
my
Madness of
sculpture.
Ireland.
Yes.
It sold for 40 million euros.
That's right. Hedge fund man himself does not even know that my dead dog is on the inside.
To the untrained eye, it looks just a bit like a dead dog with a bit of rubbish on top. And
It kind of
sprinkles,
is.
but untrained eye. Anyway, the French, we have to forgive them for their public emotional indulgence because they weren't colonized like us, so they have no manners.
None.
They have self-confidence coming
Cannot
out.
believe it.
But anyway, I'll go on with my poem if you could just wait.
Okay, I will do my performance, and you do.
And yes, I told you under ARSE rules, poetry and live performance cannot be combined unless we go to Trinity College Library now.
Oh, Mary,
And we have a meeting with
I told you that you have to get out of your box. You and your rules. Oh, the poetry has to be like this. It has to be constructed like this. I say no rules, no sense, no rhyme, no reason. That is what I'm after.
So you don't want to get the train, 3:10 train to Dublin?
I do, so let's go fast, okay?
No, I cannot work under these conditions.
Oh,
you stand. You
just
go
once.
ahead.
You
No,
never
you
want to
Ness,
do
you
this
go ahead.
with me. Your
no,
poetry's
no.
so beautiful.
No, you go ahead. Stand in front of that camera. Do it for everyone. Go ahead.
Oh la 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 la.
I'll just get my book, my poem. And just by the way, it can be found in any ARSE approved book. Oh, 1899. That's it. Thanks,
Mary. Oh, she gets so upset. Oh la 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 la. Bon. I could ask for volunteers or I could take you. Do I have a volunteer? Okay. Please, make this easier on me. Please, yes, you, sir. Please. Yes. No? Maybe her. Just, it'll be fast. I will not embarrass you. Please take one. You can choose. My art is free. I do need a third person. You, sir. Perhaps, yes. You're looking a little bored. No, it will only be a couple minutes. Yes, this is good. Ah, yes, this is a book. Yes, I like it. Okay, okay. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, 2 hands like that. Now you look that way. You're looking to England, okay? You are looking to Europe. Europe is this way. And you have to strive to get the turnip. I want you to reach for the turnip, but you do not get it, okay? Okay, now lift your, yes, engage with the turnip. Yes, this is very good. This is your book. I'll give you a book back. Yes, yes, I love it. Okay, you are exactly what I needed today. This is very good. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, yes, yes, do. Ah, yes. Okay, now remember what you're doing because we are going to the Tate Museum for the next exhibition, and you will be with me until November 30th. I think it is. We are going to. Oh la la.
Agnes Delambal. Put those turn. Give me those turn.
Oh.
You sit down.
No, but
Sit
there's
down.
no sense of art. Everything is rules around here. I'm sorry about that. I know you
No.
wanted to go to.
And yes,
I had-
what did I tell you about?
they wanted to
I'm
go,
Nora,
they're so
the
upset.
Kathleen O'Mara retreat chef.
She's the best cook in town, the sweetest.
Don't try and sweeten me up.
Oh, but Mary, where are my turnips? Where are
And
my
yes,
people?
now,
my
I've been
volunteers?
there for 25 years. I cannot tell you how many times artists have tried to pull me into a live exhibition. And the next thing you know, you'll be in the Tate, you'll be in the MoMA, you don't know
Yes.
where you are. So, and you know, just be careful. This is Galway, City of the Arts. You could be walking down the street, and the next thing you know, you're in the Guggenheim. So say no. You put your foot down and you say,
Fine, I go.
no,
I'm going.
no, give me that turnip. I need that for dinner.
Oh, I need
Get
that
out.
for my art.
Get
Oh.
out. I need these turnips for tonight. People will tell you that the potato is the national dish of Ireland. Well, you're a fool if you think that. And anyone who relies on a potato, you know what happens. Turnip. A turnip won't let you down. So, basically, I'm mostly a chef. I'll be cooking you dinner tonight. I've kind of gone all out because I know we have an international audience. We're having a turnip souffle with turnip poppadoms on the side and a turnip fricassee. So that's all right. And it's gluten-free. It's dairy-free. It's anything you want. It's that. So I've learned that as well, and also I learned how to handle artists because they're horrendous. So Damiana, you may have seen. If I was you, Damiana, right? Doctor, honorary degree off the internet. Oxford County Roscommon. Get your money back. Anyway, she rang me and said, come down here now, there's an American causing trouble. And I knew it was your one. But look, now, next you have Tina Hermelin. She's a lovely girl. And she won't cause you any trouble. But you call me if that Ines comes back, or one of them Americans, all right?
Hello. I'm Tina Hermelin. Only nature is constant. States, nations, communities, and societies arise and disappear. That is why preserving nature should be the focus of ACH. Macro-sustainable heritage is indeed dependent on this principle, and therefore the reason of my interest in the Irish stoat. At the moment, the Irish stoat, Mustela armenia hibernica, is often confused with the weasel and overlooked because of his puny size. But in relative terms, the Irish stoat is much more vicious than a wolverine and mainly eats rabbits. The stoat can dig, climb, run, swing, swim, and even dance a merry little dance to hypnotize a rabbit. Rabbits, which are several sizes bigger than them. I don't see anything funny about that. To help a non-scientific mind, unlike yours, better understand his strength, please, everyone close your eyes and imagine yourself as you dance to hypnotize an elephant. An elephant which is several times bigger than you. Just when the magic begins, you jump on the mighty elephant's throat and rip it out. That is the power of the stoat. This is the point where I would ask the audience for their questions, but let's move on. Yes, fascinating creatures. I am here in Ireland to record their mating habits. Let us explain in detail the court. Excuse me, I have a message. Oh, it's not. Sorry. I apologize, there seems to be some confusion. Greta Thunberg is calling me for a Zoom right now. She seems to think I wasted too much carbon coming over, which is impossible because I think you might have seen me come in with my kayak. Okay, I'm sorry, I cannot go on. Please, you're going to have to look up the stoating habits yourself, the stoat mating habits yourself. I'm very upset about this. Please forego heritage. There's no point.
Bloody hell. That was a disaster. I'm awfully sorry. Sky Jajetsky here from Megacore Inc. We're sponsoring this. Tina Hermelin, oh my God. Bloody PR disaster. Okay, all right, I'll make a call. Sorry. Hello. Siri, call Barbara Watson, director of Kathleen O'Mara Retreat, yeah. Barbara Watson, this is Sky Well, you don't know any other. It's hardly Pippa Bloody Middleton, is it? Yes, you need to get down here, Barbara, honestly. Tina Hermelin was allowed to bore people to death. I never wanted her in the residency in the first place, darling. Okay. Are you here, Barbara? Bloody get up here,
I'm sorry
Barbara.
about that.
What the
I don't know.
bloody hell?
I don't know. I told her. I said, Tina, no, this is not the right place for you. You know, you're welcome everywhere you want to go, but not there. I told her. I'm sorry,
It's
Sky.
a bloody disaster,
I'm sorry.
darling.
I forgot. Here, that's a. Oh, that's better. That should make you feel better.
Well, darling, what are we going to bloody do now? Because there's no one else here, is there? These people need to be entertained or
This
something.
is so true. I'm very sorry about this, folks. I do have some ideas. Folks, first of all, we're very fortunate because we have the Sky Jadzetsky herself. Maybe you don't. Well, you probably have heard about Kathleen O'Mara, who I'm the director of the Kathleen O'Mara residency. And Kathleen O'Mara was a movie star, a stage star. She became quite famous, and she gave her
She was my aunt.
She was
I
her
do
aunt.
Know. I know all about her.
And Sky Jadzetsky is the corporate image pro for Megacorp Inc.
Yes,
And
because I had to go out and get a bloody job because my aunt left everything to the state and
Yes,
to artists.
It would have been your place, I suppose.
Yes, it would
yes,
have been my
yes,
country
that's true,
place,
that's
and
true.
you wouldn't have a job, would
Oh
you,
no,
Barbara?
I wouldn't. Well, that's true. That is true. That is, of
Oh,
course.
but we're all chums now, aren't we,
yes,
Barbara?
I would say so. Yes.
Such chums.
Yes, yeah, thank you.
We work
Sky.
very well
Yes,
together.
yes, we
darling.
do. I really admire Sky. She knows the corporate way like nobody's
Yes,
business.
yes, I do, darling.
Yes,
okay.
yes, yes.
And
It's-
okay, could you call somebody else to come? And we'll
I think Damiana McKagan was here, and let's see. I could interview you, and
go ahead. Okay, God, it's bloody better than you
but
gibbering on
did you
anyway.
know, I did want to ask you about one thing. Just excuse me, I probably shouldn't conduct business like this, but Sky, just before I saw that your gentlemen, they've started to introduce some kind of little room with the DNA testing for the artists.
Yes, well, if Megacorp are going to sponsor your new roof, Barbara, there are some
Yes, the-
conditions, and one of them is that all artists now must be DNA tested. Yes, and I told you this, Barbara, and I told you to send the paperwork, and my lawyers, quite frankly, Megacorp's lawyers, are rather annoyed, and you will hand them over, and I'm going to get my driver and go. So if you could.
Yes. Sky, Ms. Jadzetsky, the artists they don't really have the
Get on with
1890.
it, Barbara.
They don't really have the 1899 to pay for a genetic testing.
Well, that's the bloody point. We'll give it to them for free, darling.
Well, even so. So I was talking to Mary Ward, the poet.
Mary Ward, the drippy bloody poet. You were asking her opinion about something.
Oh, I wouldn't call her drippy. She's really lovely. She's quite nice, and we have very interesting conversation after hours sometimes. Mary was saying, no, let's just not go there. Let's just not do the whole DNA heritage testing thing. And she was
It's nothing to do with heritage, darling, don't worry.
Well, Mary said no.
Non-negotiable, I'm afraid, darling.
Oh, I don't like to make waves, but Mary was pretty adamant. She said ARSE has very strong feelings about forcing the artists into any particular box. So no. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right, okay. I see where this is going, all right. So
And also, we don't really understand why would Megacorp
Well,
want
all you
people
need to understand, Barbara, is that there's a hole in your roof, yes?
Yes, it's
Megacorp are
terrible,
going
the
to pay.
artists,
The
the
Irish
poor
bloody
artists.
government are going to pay for it. They're pouring money into places like this, universities, so you can do
Yes,
media studies for no
yes.
fees, waste
Thank
your time, go
goodness, yes,
drinking
that's
or
so
whatever.
lovely.
I mean, they're bloody Marxists, a lot of them. I mean,
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
they're hardly going to fund a
Lovely
bloody
group.
roof,
No,
are they, Barbara?
Oh, now, Sky, no, she doesn't mean any of that. She loves you all.
Darling, I don't love anybody. It's bad business.
Well,
Okay,
so
right,
no,
okay,
they
okay.
say- they
So
s-
you're right. Well, then we won't.
Mary is such a lovely, and
Okay,
she uses her brain and she thinks about these things. She's just
Well, we won't be
she's-
able to put the bloody roof on. Are you going to pay for it, Barbara? Are you?
me.
Yeah, the final. I'm sure you're from a rich family in America, Barbara. You can pay. I'm sorry, darling. We
Oh,
couldn't pay.
well, my dad he didn't even want me to come here to Ireland. I can't possibly ask him for money to pay for
And
a roof.
another thing, Barbara. Do talk about Mary Ward a
she's
lot.
wonderful.
Do I
Did you
detect a little crush? A little crush.
Oh, maybe a little. Yeah, but no.
You do realize under ARSE rules, Mary is an artist and you're a non-artist.
Yes,
Relationships
that's true.
strictly forbidden between artists
Oh,
and
I mean,
non-artists.
relationship, I wouldn't go that far. I mean,
And
if-
for that, Barbara, I hate to bring this up, but you are the director of a residency.
yes, I'm trying to.
So any kind of relationship with an artist under your care would sort of be a bit scandalous.
Oh, scandalous. Me?
Yes.
Me?
Me too, really.
Me
Scandal,
too.
yes.
Me.
Yes,
Oh
darling.
no. Oh no. Sky. Oh.
So
Oh,
Megacore really couldn't be
oh,
caught up in the Times
oh.
Up no.
Time's up.
I'm sorry,
oh,
we're
gosh,
going to have to walk away from this,
Oh,
darling. But
oh.
I'm sure you could fix the roof, or some artist could weave something.
Oh no,
over
Sky,
the
we
top,
really need
or-
the Megacorp funds. There's like no way we can continue. I mean, like in the grand picture of things, I think that I could probably convince Mary.
Oh, but I mean, you did say all this in front. You
Oh,
knitted
but
a
nobody's
crush
gonna
in
say-
front of
oh,
an
you,
audience.
I,
It's
you know
live
what I
streaming,
mean. Like,
darling.
it's like a
It's
girl
live
crush. It's
stream.
like just like she's a very I mean, no, I mean, I wouldn't.
Darling.
Oh, but please. Well,
I'm
how
sure
can
your
I-
parents could actually be watching
Oh
this,
no, this is a
darling.
live stream. too.
But I am a
Sky,
corporate
what could we
image
do?
pro.
What could we do? Oh, we just
Well,
how
I
can
am
we
a
make
PR
this go? Oh, that's
genius,
right, you're
darling.
a corporate
I could
image
make
pro.
this all go away. This
thank
Megacore control everything.
Okay,
This
what do I
tape
have
could
to
be
do?
wiped from the internet
Please,
completely,
you'll
darling.
fix the Sky, and I'll sign
You'll
whatever
sign
you want.
here,
I'm just-
darling.
thank
Okay,
you.
yes, okay.
Thank
If
you.
could
Oh,
sign
thank you, Sky. That was
Just
very
sign here, darling.
understanding. Thank
all the
you.
artist DNA.
Okay, what are you actually going to do with all this wonderful creative DNA? Actually, I should have probably asked that before.
Well, just between you and I, turn off the live stream, please.
Oh,
Well,
look
basically,
we should look at that.
Megacore have been doing DNA for years, and they're hardly going to bloody do it for
Amazing.
the low cost of finding out you're Irish. I mean, everyone is bloody Irish, we know that. So really, it's all about we're developing something for the 1%, and I do know what the 1%
You
wants.
do.
I
You do fly in high circles. I
I
see
do,
you all over
darling.
the place
Yes,
in the
darling.
photos.
Yes. Okay. So, what do the 1% want? Do you think, Barbara?
Elon Musk wants to go up into space, I believe.
Done at board.
Okay. Well, then they probably want resorts.
Havoc on Botox. I don't know if you
Oh,
all
the
have been but in the
sun.
sun. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, it must
ruins it.
really put things
Yeah.
backwards. Okay, so if I was like 1%, how about some golf?
Golf, darling, really bad for the environment.
No.
Oh no, golf is over.
Oh,
2015,
dear, so no golf?
gone.
No
Ruin
resorts?
social media profiles, make
Oh,
someone look really
true. They
bad.
have to be
Don't want
careful
golf.
about
Don't
that.
want don't want
Well, that would maybe
resorts.
art. How about art? How about
They
go?
do want art.
They
darling.
do want art. Well, that is very good news for the residents, I have to say.
They don't want to buy it. They've bought enough, darling, and they're storing it in Brussels.
So
it's
what
full
could they
up.
possibly want from the artists?
Well, let's say we're just developing something with artist DNA, and artists are too poor to even pay $18.99 for a DNA heritage. So we want to kind of gather up their information and sort of extract it, sort of what is the essence of artists if we could
very
extract it, make a serum.
Yes. And so they have like this little creative serum that they might take from Mary, and they like have a little bit
Yes.
of poetry, a little
Yes.
like Agnes bit of like performance art there.
Well,
and that's
Mrs. Bezos, I mean, she's bored out of her head.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
you know, she would love, but
And just like,
absolutely can't paint anything. Miss
yes.
Sandberg,
So
also
they
in
get
retirement. Just a little injection.
yeah, a
and
little
then they'll be
spark, a
artists.
little creative spark to get
Yes,
them
darling.
going.
Now you've got it.
That's all
Okay.
right. That's okay.
Oh, I forgot about these.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, if you could all sign a
just I'm not sure
V56
about this.
non-disclosure form, please, before you leave, yes. And we
Oh,
will
I will get them
don't
back.
discuss this, okay? If you
Yes.
do, it will be industrial espionage, and I will have you all personally sued.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll
All right,
get them.
okay,
I'll go
thank
get
you.
the papers for them, and you just have to sign just your initials, just saying
Okay.
you won't talk about this.
All right.
It doesn't quite sound right, but I'm sure we can figure it out later.
Okay, thank you. All right, Dublin! Mercury in the house! Come on, let me hear! It's not very good, Dublin, is it? Do you know who I am? DJ Mercury, yeah? I usually play in Ibiza, not like, no offense.
It's okay.
Mate, I think this must, what is this thing?
Mercury, please. Ladies and gentlemen, it's DJ Mercury! All right, see that? I told you.
Mate, this ain't working for me, mate.
Okay, look. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Mercury, as you may remember from her famous Ibiza tour and
Mate,
the downfall. I'm Jocelyn, and I'm her manager, recent manager. And as I told you, Mercury, you got to go with the whole Irish thing. There's a big public out there, 30 million, someone told me today, 30 million Irish Americans in. If you can get that group of Irish Americans, you could be the custodian of the Irish heritage. You could be the next Kathleen O'Mara.
Mate, I know you said the DNA, well, after I got cancelled and all that, yeah, it ain't my fault. I never said steal those trainers. I just said your trainers are rubbish too.
Yeah, but you went too far. You went too far, and you went
okay,
down.
wait, mate, right, okay. Then you made me get a DNA test.
That's
yeah?
right.
And
what
it
did we
said
find
I
out?
was 100% Irish, which I ain't. I'm definitely Jamaican.
You are definitely Irish.
No, mate.
London Irish. You got to go with it, babe. You got to go with it. It's a new public. I got you front row center for Shane McGowan.
I don't even know who that bloke is.
Well, he's dead now, and you got to be right next to Johnny Depp at the funeral. And who?
That weird bloke with the hair and all.
Yeah,
and
but I got you in the photos, in the magazines, online. You went a little bit viral there. People are like, oh, is she Irish? Is she Irish? And your numbers started going out. Downloads started going. It was a good thing, and I was like, let's go with it, babe. Let's go with it. Let's go to Galway. I was like looking up conferences. I'm like, look, Galway is having this heritage conference, close enough.
All right, mate. All right. Jocelyn, mate. Jocelyn, I hear you, mate. Okay, right. I hear you with my ear. Do you know how much these earrings were, mate?
I don't know, but you're looking good, doll.
All right. Okay, mate. So you say I got to be all Irish and whatever, and my mum was Irish, my dad was Irish, and all whatever. I don't speak them anymore. They just want money off me. So yeah, right, okay. But like the thing is, Jocelyn, when I was a kid, I did all Irish dancing, accordions.
That is my son, right there. Look.
That's her son, yeah? Do you know him off TikTok? You're actually here representing me, Jocelyn.
I know, but I like to get in a word about my son. Wendell, the Featherfoot Irish dancer in Boston. That must have been like 5 years ago, before he really blew up on TikTok. And now look at him. I don't even know where he is. I was looking for him before, and I was like, Wendell, where'd you go? You should be in this dance studio. I don't know where you went. And in fact, I was hoping he'd be in the audience. Wendell, if you're there, you better stand up.
Mate, he ain't there, mate.
Anyway, Wendell.
He's gone to, like, what is a normal person? I know he's like 19 or whatever, but by the time I was 12, I was like, this is rubbish, all this Irish stuff. And then I was like, get me down. I was like DJing, listen to good music, like pumping up jams.
Yeah, Wendell wanted to do that too, but I said no. Look, what I did from a very early age, I was like all about Irish American. We moved to Boston. I tied his hands behind his arms, and I taught him to speak with his feet. If he wanted to eat, he would tap twice. It was amazing. By the time he was 7 years old, championships.
That's not really cool, Jocelyn, yeah?
Well, it was the 90s. It was a different era. You wouldn't understand. We were all about performance and
there's a lot of rumors
excelling.
floating around about you, you know, Jocelyn.
Oh, God.
I was at the
can't go
VIP. Listen, right. I was at the VIP section of Shane McGowan's funeral after party. I wanted to go to Coolio's funeral, but she couldn't get me an invite.
No, it was too hard to get in.
So a lot of people were talking about her because I said, oh yeah, my manager wants me to do all this London Irish thing. And that because now Shane's dead, I could take over from the Pogues, even though they were rubbish.
Or Kathleen O'Mara herself.
Yeah, whatever. But anyway, Jocelyn, just between me and you, yeah? If I'm going to go with this Irish thing, we got to clear up a few things, okay? Right. So we get it.
I want to know what they were saying about me.
Well, they were talking about who Wendell's dad was, yeah?
I know it. This thing is not going to go away, is it?
Nah, mate. Because they were you said, I know everyone knows his first shoes was Irish dancing shoes and all this when he's learning to walk and all this, but no one knows who his dad is. Yeah? I want to know whose dad is if we're going to trust you, yeah?
Hold on. I just want to make sure.
Are you serious, mate?
Should I
Oh my
announce-
God, if there's any journalists out there, mate. Oh my God,
right,
mate.
look.
You bet. Oh my God, mate.
Look, he's an adult now, and I think that maybe it's time to tell the world.
Okay, mate. What are you going to tell them, mate?
I'm going to tell you all. You're going to get a scoop. So if there are any journalists out there, hold on to your hats. Look, I was in a bar in Los Angeles. It was 1992 going on 93, okay? I didn't know anybody. In comes these guys in their Boston Celtics jerseys. Yes, you know what I'm going to say. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to tell Wendell, so please don't tell anybody right away. Give me 10 minutes. I'm going to go look for him. Well, his dad is probably the most famous Irish man alive today. Danny Boy O'Connor from House of Pain.
Oh my God, mate. Oh my God, he's my hero, mate.
I was
What?
expecting a
Are you
bigger
reacting to
reaction.
this, mate? Do you
Dan,
know
I
what
said-
she... I don't think they heard you, mate. You better say it again, mate.
I must have mumbled my words. You know, Danny
This man.
Boy
Him.
O'Connor, House of Pain.
Turn it up, man. Go, Jocelyn. I've got it now, right? Come on, you gotta get up.
Pack it in,
Up,
let me begin.
up.
Came to win,
The
battle
most
me,
fit-
that's a sin.
the
I won't
hair
give a
is
slack up,
just
don't
the
give it
most
a back
fit-
up.
Oh my God, you get it, man. Get it. Go, girl. Go, girl. Jump to the
Ceiling
jump.
moves, let's
Jump.
up. Someone's talking junk, yo, I'll bust him in the eye. And then I'll
This
take
is
the
the most
box off.
famous
Yeah,
Irish American
get
song in the
amps in
world.
the trunk, and I got
Everybody
more.
say this, man.
Don't
Mental.
I got props from the kids, so
Come on, mate.
my mom and my pops.
They
I
don't-
came to get down,
No, I
I
don't
came to
think
get
they
down.
know.
So get down, you see, and jump around. Jump
I'm
around.
looking for somebody who gets it.
Mate, I get it, mate.
You're gonna come to my spot. We're gonna have so much fun.
Mate. Come on, mate. Jump. You gotta say just something.
I don't know. I think we should just give it up.
They're rubbish, mate.
No, they're just learning.
Nah, mate. We're gonna find a club, me and you, Shannon, yeah?
Let's do it. Thank you. Even McCann.
Thank you. And Andy Apache.
Thanks for coming.
And we'd love if you had listened to our comedy, and it was really great to meet you. Thanks for all being a great sport.
Thank you.